Good morning, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left off in the markets yesterday. So here's SPX on the monthly chart. We just started the new month of June. I guess they're intending to get some flows in. We'll see with futures up here, but we'll take a look at those in a minute. So last month ended up being taking the inside month up. Weekly chart, right? We had this bullish engulfing weekly here, which we worked the way up to the upside here, all the way to 3-weekly moving average, and now here we are with an inside week so far, but we'll see how they handle that today. Daily chart, bullish, still proven otherwise. We're over the upward trend line. We're over a lot of we're basically over every major moving average right now. The 8 is about to go and cross through the 200, and we are defending the 200 moving average, which looked like it was going to serve as some sort of resistance. We had a little bit of crazy activity there, but it seems to be working its way up. Now, we did have a big reversal pattern right here, which pushed us down in the Corona crash. So you may see some selling pressure in this area, but in the meantime, we'll stay bullish until proven otherwise. Let's take a look at the price action this morning so far on the SPY. Okay, so a big recovery from last night. We had this double bottom, actually almost a triple bottom type pattern right here, and then worked our way up. And so we'll see how that holds going into the open today. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. All right, so S&P futures, let's take a look. So pretty neat stuff. Okay, we had our butterfly formation from yesterday, which brought us down through the harmonics, right? And so far, we are really working our way up here pretty incredibly this morning. So despite a lot of the negative news that's out there. So let's take a look and see. We've got a couple trend lines right here. We got a steep bump line right here. So we are breaking down below there, but we're in between lines. So let's just see how it holds going into the morning, and then we'll check out our levels. I mean, 3075 is a pretty significant fresh zone. So let's see how that holds going into the open. Again, same thing with the MES. Right, you can see here we had a nice push up, a little inside 15, kind of reversal off of that, but it's still holding the ADMA as we go into the open session. Let's take a look at the Qs. Okay, a little bit up this morning as well. If we go to the daily chart, again, getting really close to all-time highs on the Qs. IWM holding the 8-day moving average after it's got out of the cloud. Let's see how if it can work its way back up to retest the 200-day moving average. Let's take a look at Apple this morning, see how it's doing. It's getting pretty close to all-time highs too. It had a decent candle yesterday, weak volume, but it is gapping up a little bit here this morning. Tesla. Okay, so it was down a little bit last night, but it's almost back to break even this morning. So let's see if that can continue to keep some energy. It looks like it's going to still be contained by this this channel that we have working here. So we'll see how that goes into today. Well, there's a little bit of earnings today, so let's take a look. We've got CBR, Cracker Barrel. We'll see how they report this morning. Obviously, a lot of less people going out to restaurants, so that might be an issue with them, but we'll see if they've already taken the brunt of that. Dick's Sporting Goods, looks like it's up a little bit here this morning. We'll see how it handles the earnings report. Again, another retail one. It'll be very interesting to see how it reports. In terms of upgrades and downgrades, Lowe's, LOW, I believe got an upgrade this morning, so that's up a little bit here today. Lulu, somebody decided to downgrade it this morning, which is interesting. I guess they missed out on the epic run up right here. So big breakout here to the massive cut pattern, and really kind of might just need to pull back a little bit to ADMA. So we'll see how that goes. Work also had a maintain this morning. Makes sense. I mean, it finally broke out of this inverse head and shoulder pattern, looking pretty good up here, and working its way strong here above the ADMA here this morning. And then Zynga, a lot of folks like Zynga. So this one's has been doing pretty well. Huge candle on Friday, and then yesterday, nice follow through. So let's see if we can get above $10 and see where we go from there. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys at the lunchtime market update. Stay healthy out there. Remember your risk first, and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.